to the cloud. All right, so we're here today to talk about Twilio and Command. So I'm not sure how many people are out there using Twilio, but Twilio now has a contract with Keller Williams. So Keller Williams agents are getting a discount on Twilio. So I'm Patricia Gagna, and I am agent services at Keller Williams Coastal Properties in Long Beach. And helping me out is Kim Jordan.
Hi there.
Agent services extraordinaire for Westside and Calabasas. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because I have a presentation here just to help guide us through here. So this is Twilio and Command. Featuring the special KW discounts. So a lot of people ask, let me open this up here. A lot of people ask what Twilio is. Sorry, I'm not used to this. Okay, so essentially Twilio is a chatbot. It is a single platform that can communicate for you by text, email, phone, and video. KW associates have the ability to send and receive Twilio text messages directly through Command. This includes SMS, which is short message service, and MMS texts. MMS is multimedia messaging services, both offered at discounted prices. So a short message service, SMS, that is just text. Emojis are okay, but remember that emojis will come across slightly different depending on the phone that is sending and receiving them, if it's a different brand. And MMS, the multimedia messaging service, is when you're sending out media files like images, audio, video. Without Twilio connected to your Command, agents must text out to clients and potential clients themselves. So if your smart plan says, okay, day one, you're going to send out a text, you know, hey, how are you? And it's got all of your verbiage in there for you. If you don't have your Twilio connected, you've got to go on your phone and do all of that texting yourself. Whereas Twilio, you can program Command to do it for you. It's a big time saver. When using a smart plan that requires text messaging, you can easily program your texts to go outside. Oh, sorry. Okay, so with this contract, we have a 12 to 17% discount on SMS texts. MMS text, it's just a 1% discount, so it's not a big discount. But still, you can get up to 300 credits per month for only $3.16. So an example, one text message, a simple text with maybe emojis, is only 1 credit. An MMS text, multimedia, that's going to be 3 credits. So the great thing too, though, about Twilio is any credits that you don't use in this month, it's going to roll over to your next month. Make sure you guys leave any questions that you may have in the comment section of Facebook too. And we'll get to those after we do this. Okay, so opt-out options. This is important. Some programs, they don't have those that are automatically installed into the program. And that's really important to have that so that you as the agent, you don't have to go and search for when people are responding, stop, help, you know, unsubscribe. The program is doing that for you. So here are some opt-out and opt-in and help things that shows the message that your recipient is going to get. So if someone goes ahead and just texts back stop, they're going to get a message that says you have successfully been unsubscribed. You will not receive any more messages from this number. Reply start to resubscribe. Here's a really important note. Be sure not to add someone's number back into your texting of your smart plans if they have opted out of receiving the text. Twilio should have it so that they're not going to be getting the messages, but just maybe keep a side note. You don't want any kind of a fine or lawsuit because somebody has asked you to stop messaging them. It's different than the do not call list, but it's still the same understanding that once they have asked for you to stop, then you have to not text them anymore. So it's a good idea to keep a running tally of those people.
And Patricia?
Yeah.
One question from Priya is, can Twilio be used for making and receiving calls?
Not phone calls. So you can program a video or an audio file into your Twilio, and that can go out as a file in your command, but it's not robocalls. It's not going to do robocalls. And really, we try not to encourage from within the office. We try not to encourage robocalls because, especially right now during the pandemic, people need you to really touch, reach out and touch them. So sending a text message is probably as automated as you want to be. You don't want to send out robocalls because not many people are going to reply to that. I keep jumping, sorry. Okay, so it's really easy to set up your Twilio number. Everything is done through command. So I'm gonna jump out of here real quick, and Kim is going to show you how to go log into command and where you're going to find Twilio on your command.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go here to, let me reorganize my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, oops. Alrighty, so I'm logging into agent.kw.com, which brings me to the dashboard of command. And for this, I was already logged in, but you would use your username and your password when you log into agent.kw.com. And from the dashboard, you'll want to go right over here to the name and your picture, and you'll click on settings. So this brings you to the application page. And you can see if you scroll down, these are the applications that you have connected or have yet to be connected. And all the way here at the bottom is Twilio. So this is where you would connect the applet for Twilio.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, in order to get this discount, you have to subscribe through your command. You don't have to go to the Twilio site at all. And for people who already have the Twilio, it directs you on how to connect the number that you may already have. And then you just go and you unsubscribe from the website. But you want to set up your Twilio command account first through command before you get rid of your other Twilio account. Okay, I'm going to go back here again. So as you're going through and you set up your account, you're going to have everything it walks you through it. Super simple. I set it up for our team leader, and you're going to get the button, set up number. How do you want to set up your Twilio number? If you don't have a Twilio account, you'll select a new number. And when you select your new number, it says, do you want to try and match up any numbers? And so I typed in, area code 562, since that's the Long Beach area code. And then said, select all numbers that start with 562. And I was able to choose from the 562 numbers. I was really wanting to pick something that matched her cell number, at least, just maybe the last couple digits, but there's not a lot to choose from in that way. So I couldn't be real specific that way. So at least I got a 562 number. Now, if you already have a Twilio account and you've already sent out texts, then you're going to have an existing Twilio number. So yeah, note that the number that you're texting from this is going to be different than your cell number. But if you already have an existing number, then clientele is already used to seeing that. But you can also let people know, you can give them a heads up, you're going to get this text from me. It'll come from a different number, but it is from me. And you can also put, the first line of your message too. Hey, this is so-and-so. I'm just letting you know that those properties you were interested in are, coming down in price, whatever. So you can give a little preface to it to let them know, who you are, who's contacting them. Okay. Credit management. So the way the credits work, if you buy a monthly subscription, you get your credits assigned the first day of each month, and you're charged on a monthly basis. Unused credits, like I was saying, roll over to the next month and add to your credit quota. Credits are valid for 12 months until you use them or until you cancel your subscription. Command will send email notifications, and the little bell that's at the top of Command we'll go and we'll show you that. But you get these little notifications, and when you're reaching 80%, 85, 90, 95% of your credit limit, it gives you little warnings just in case, you're really relying on that Twilio to send those messages out, and you want to make sure that you don't run out. If you do run out, Command won't be able to send messages, but you will receive messages still. So if somebody is texting you, you'll still receive your message, which is good. But your credit counter will display a credit deficit. Ooh, sorry. So just be, wary of that. Not wary, be aware of that so that you don't, create a big deficit. You can upgrade and downgrade your subscription at any time. So if you want to increase it, decrease it, it's really flexible. And everything takes effect immediately. As soon as I hooked up Hallie's Twilio, I went back into her Command and it was ready to go. So everything's immediate on there. And in Command, you always have visibility of the credits used versus what is available by going to the settings like Kim had showed you. Then you scroll all the way down to where the Twilio was. And now this button that is next to it is going to say manage. And that's where you can go in and you can manage your account. Everything is pretty much through Command. You don't have to go to the Twilio page. So all the plans include your Twilio number. So if you have a Twilio account outside of Command, you actually have to pay for the number. So with KW, that's another part of the discount, is you do not have to pay for the number. It's only like $1, but still you're, saving. Things add up. So that's a savings. Unused credits are rolled over to the following month. That's not always the case with every program. Your multimedia message is 3 credits. Your simple messages are 1 credit. 2 credits for other country codes. So I just learned that today. So if you're texting to another country. Number of credits applied to messages sent and received, so be aware of that. If you are sending out your messages and you're only thinking you're counting those credits, remember if somebody texts back and responds, those will be taken out of your credits also. And you have up to 160 characters or 70 characters if emojis or special characters are included. So you can use the emojis, but it does cut down on how long your message can be. Are there any questions, Kim?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Uh, Patricia, you may have said this in the beginning, but the initial buy-in, that they have to purchase to start it out.
Huh?
What is that at now?
It is only, the very minimum is only $3.16.
Oh, okay. So they don't have to like make an initial deposit. Like in our Facebook ads, sometimes you have to make an initial $20 or something, but not the
Right. No, not at all. And actually, they prorate it. So when I went in, it was, the second week of October. And so the amount was only $2.55 because they're prorating because you're not getting the full month. So it's worth it to at least try it too. You can always cancel at any time. There's no like minimum 3 months subscription or a minimum 6 months. Sometimes you get hooked into contracts like that. So there's no contract. You can stop at any time. And so it might be worth it for, $3 per month. And let me see, I think there was a tax also, but yeah.
Well, it's great especially if agents want to use those smart plans that have a Twilio piece, a texting piece.
Right. So that was something I was going to ask you to share. If you could go to a smart plan that includes a text message, Kim, just
Sure.
to show people. I know that we're not going to be, sending one out, but I just want to show maybe newer agents where you go for a smart plan
Sure.
and what that looks like, what it entails.
Okay. So I'm back here at the dashboard. Go to home. I'll click on the red box so that the titles of the different widgets appear here on the left. And I'll come up here to Smart Plans. So when I click on that, I can come up here to Library. Now I'm in an agent's dashboard, in an agent's account. So she had some saved already. And once you have some, I can't talk today. Once you have some campaigns going, then it will be in the My Smart Plan section. But right now, if I click on Library, it brings me to the different smart plans. There's all different kinds. And right down here at the bottom of each smart plan, if you click on View Steps, it tells you what the different steps in the process is. So I'm going to choose one with the texting so that you can see. For example, if I go to the birthday smart plan, it says, remember every birthday and celebrate your contacts with this comprehensive birthday reminder. So as long as you have the contact's birthday information within your database, then this would be one that you could set up. And when we click your View Steps, right here is the texting portion. That's the piece, the very last piece is an automated or manual text. So when it says an automated text, it's referring to the Twilio. Now, if she did not have Twilio set up, which she happens to not have it set up, then she would only just get a reminder in her task section. But if she goes ahead and sets up Twilio and works with this smart plan, then this last piece would be automated for her, and the text would go right out from Twilio. And there are a few different ones that have text pieces to them. Maybe this one, I'm not sure. Home anniversary. No, that one is a phone call.
Mm-hmm. And can you show them the bell where notifications come in up there?
Sure. So right here is your little notification bell. and it would have a red number there indicating how many notifications that you have that just came in.
Right. And that's not reminding you about your tasks that need to be done. That's going to be if your Twilio account is running down low. You'll get little notifications there in that bell. And are there any questions? I know that there's a bit of a delay to Facebook, so asking if they have questions might take a minute.
Let me check again. No, I don't see any.
Okay. Kim, do you get any input from anyone about Twilio?
No, to be honest, in the past, we haven't had too many agents that I've worked with anyhow that have been using Twilio. But now that you're able to customize the phone number, some of the agents that had signed up with it in the beginning and were really excited about it, but had decided that that phone number that was actually, it was an area code from Texas, was misleading and confusing for the people that were receiving the text. So they had kind of stopped using it, but now they're excited to start up again now that you can, select your own number. And I did hear something similar to what you mentioned, Patricia, where it's not always easy to find the number that you want in the area code that you want. But my understanding is, you can try again the next day or the day after, and then, maybe a different selection of numbers might pop up to choose from.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
don't have to choose your number as soon as you start your account. That comes as soon as you're ready to start sending out the messages. So if you don't see the number that you want, then yeah, definitely try the next day and see what is available then. And it gives you the option, you can go and try and match the final digits of a number that you enter or the beginning digits or any of the digits that are in there. So it helps you to narrow it down.
Yeah.
And let me think. Oh, I wanted to mention that I spoke with Sonia Rowland. She's the productivity coach in, is it West Side or South Bay?
In South Bay.
South Bay. And I asked her about Twilio, and she said she always recommends her coaching clients to use Twilio because it's such a huge time saver, and you don't have to worry about missing messages from people. So she gave it a big thumbs up and said, definitely, definitely use it.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's, I think, it. There's
Yep.
no questions, then we just breezed through that.
That was a great presentation. You covered everything.
Oh, good. Yeah. Did you see any questions, Kim, that you would have had maybe that I missed or?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I hope that's helpful, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Pretty.